prophesied downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapalia from GMS Chicago, coming at you again with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Seeing the title, the Lord is going to destroy all idols. And this is not the first time this has happened. All right, but this has happened just recently. All right. So we all know the famous Cesar Borgia statue in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, right? All right, and Lord hit this right on the head. See? And so the Lord, because one thing this world is filled with is nothing but idolatry. All right? Yahweh Shai does not look like that. All right? At all. Matter of fact, let's get into it. Where is it at? This is second address. (15 and 40). The great and mighty clouds should be puffed up, full of wrath, and the star, that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out. Now, what's this great, terrible star? All right, that should make all the earth afraid. All right, it's going to be the chariots of the Lord. All right, the chariots of Israel. Okay, it says, in them that dwell therein, it says, and they shall pour out over every high and eminent place in horrible star, fire, hail, flying swords, many waters, that all the fields may be full, and all the rivers with a abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains, hills, trees, wood, grass, and meadows, and their corn. And they should go steadfast to Babylon and should make her afraid, right? Because the things that's going to destroy this place is what? The nukes and the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, all right? In fact, let's look at this word. Let's get it. Etymology. All right. This is, how do you say, E-M-A-M-I-N. Right. This says eminent. As an adjective, standing or rising above all places, exceeding all other things in quality, eminence. All right, which you have what? You have these certain statues, these certain buildings that people highly esteem. That statue in Brazil is one of them. The so-called fucking White House, the obelisk, and different other so-called temples. All right, you have around the world, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is going to destroy him. All right, just like that king that destroyed every statue of Baal. All right, the same thing is going to happen this time. The only difference is nobody's going to rebuild those idols, man. It's going to be known who Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is and that he's the only true power. All right, because the scriptures talk about them making the idol out of wood and then burning that same wood to keep themselves cold. Or you have the story of Baal and the dragon. All right, where they thought Baal was coming to eat the food and the offerings, and it wasn't Baal. All right, it was the priests and their families. So Daniel put like a powder solution on the floor, and showed the king that it wasn't Baal the dragon, it was his own people. And what happened to the people? They got slaughtered. All right? Even Nebuchadnezzar know that the true living power was Yahweh Shai. I mean, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He knew. But he's a heathen, so he still had to worship his false idols. All right? But there's going to come a point in time that there's going to be no fucking idols on planet Earth, man. They'll say that the scriptures, everything is going to be destroyed, man. Not everything, but all those idols will be destroyed. All right? And people who fucking worship them. All right? What else we got? Let me get. Second address. This. No, let me get the second address. Let me get the. Where is this? It's. That was Judith. No, it's not Judith. Bad Wisdom Solomon. Yep, this is Wisdom of Solomon 14th. Again, one preparing himself to sail and about to pass through the raging waves, calleth upon a piece of wood more rotten than a vessel that carrieth him. For verily desire of gain deviseth that, and the workman built it by his skill. All right, because a lot of people have these idols for what? For gain of money. All right. By the providence, O Father, governeth it. For thou hast made a way in the sea and safe path in the waves, showing that thou canst save from all danger. Yea, though a man went to the sea without art. You're right, and it's calling that piece of wood art, right? Because it's not a true God, all right? All gods are but what? Idols. There's no life in them, right? Nevertheless, that was not that the works of thy wisdom should be idle, and therefore do men commit their lives to a small piece of wood, passing through rough sea in a weak vessel, are saved. For in old times also, when the proud giants perished, the hope of the world governed by thy hand escaped in a weak vessel, and left to all ages a seed of generation. For blessed is the wood whereby the righteous cometh. Right, we're just talking about that ship Noah was on. But that which is made with hands is cursed, as well it, as he that made it, because he made it, and it, because being corruptible, it was called God. For the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful unto Yahweh. And that which is made shall perish together with him that made it. So all these idols, all these false creations, all these fake deities that these people worship, which really comes from the left-hand side, hey, they're nothing, right? And these little things that you're crafting and building, hey, the same people that made them are going to die, all right? Wherefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall be a visitation, because in the creature of Yahweh they are become an abomination and a stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them, the corruption of life. All right, so all these idols are going to be destroyed, man. Hey, what happened after we got out of Egypt? They seen the chariots, they seen the Lord doing the miracles, all right, and this is how delusional people are, especially you Israelites. As soon as Moses went to that mountain, mind you, there's a great burning cloud on top of this mountain that they see. Moses didn't come back in 40 days. They was like, what? Hey, let's make us a golden calf. They threatened Aaron to make a golden calf. that they praised and said, these be the gods that saved us out of Egypt. How the hell does golden calf save you out of Egypt if you had to build it, right? It doesn't make sense, all right? So, hey, these idols, hey, these not only idols, your idolatry, the things you believe, your false doctrines, everything is going to be destroyed in that day, man. Because hey, most of it's being destroyed now just by the words of the Lord mouth, which are the prophets, man. All right, that's what's going on now. But physically, everything's going to be taken out of the way. All right, you ain't gonna have to worry about no idol being in Brazil and things of that nature. Yep, and I was gonna get that too. This is First Samuel, the Wadi Yashrael, 5:3. And when they of Ashdod arose early in the morning on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of the Lord. And they took Dagon and set him in his place again. Now, after that, what happened? All right, I believe the Lord cut Dagon's head off and his arms and feet. In fact, let me just pull that up. First Samuel, that's First Samuel 5. I'm sorry, verse 4. And they arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of the Lord, and the head of Dagon and both palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left before him. Therefore, neither the priest of Dagon nor any that come to Dagon's house threatened upon the threshold of Dagon and Ashdod unto this day. But the hand of the Lord was heavy upon them of Ashdod, and he destroyed them and smote them with hemorrhoids, just like hemorrhoids, even Ashdod and the coast thereof. All right? So the Lord judged them, man. It said, hey, Dagon, like the brother said on comic board, couldn't even help himself, man. All right? So these things are but idols. And just like the Lord destroyed that idol, same thing he's going to do to these idols today. And not only the idols, the idolatry and the fucking doctrine that goes behind it. All right? Even you guys that call yourself Israelites, if it's a false doctrine, it's going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed by the Lord destroying you. All right? Because if the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall into the ditch. That ditch is going to be a motherfucker. All right? So with that, hey, I'm saying all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Krakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abba, Abba.